how to feel unconditional love, even though or when your spouse isn't giving it to you. I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. In this video, we're going to really get into what love is. You have to understand something if you want to gain the benefits of it. And then I'm going to give you a technique at the end of the video. And then at the end of the end, I'm going to show you next steps that are really going to help you. So love is very misunderstood in this world, to no one's fault. But let's get into the love that brought you two together in the first place. When you met each other, you had this feeling that came from your heart. That's the real deal. Now, a lot of people describe that as puppy love or new love, but that's not true. What is true is that real love, which is what you're supposed to have between yourself and your spouse, that real love is a very spiritual love. Why do I use the word spiritual? In relation to material, okay, or psychological. Because love, it's real love that I'm talking about, transcends the mind. It transcends everything. Now, if you look up love, and I've done this, I've Googled love, and what it describes as a definition is increased like. And I just shook my head when I saw that. And you would shake your head when you see that too. Why? Because the experience that you have had with love goes way beyond that. And you could describe the effects of love, but you can't really describe love itself, again, because it's spiritual. But when you feel it, you know it. It's sort of like the wind. You can't see the wind. You can kind of hear the wind when it's going through the trees and bushes, but you know that it's there. You can feel it. And that's how love is. Now, what's unconditional love? Unconditional love, by definition, is a love that you give with no expectation of anything in return. So in this case, we're talking about you're giving unconditional love to your spouse and you want some back. Well, by definition, what you've just done is you've described conditional love, right? Transactional, in fact, where you have an expectation. Well, I love them with all my heart, mind, and soul, but why can't they give it back? The truth is simple. You will feel the joy, because that's what we really want. You will feel the happiness from giving the love, and you won't even feel it if they give it to you anyway. Why? So here's where it gets a little deep. So stay with me, because this is really important. We are comprised. It was C.S. Lewis who said, "You are a soul. You don't have a soul. You are a soul. You have a body, you have a mind, but you're a soul. This soul is what is God created in his image. It's all love, all joy, all wisdom, consciousness, self-awareness. But when you want to feel that love, you have to put everything else aside. Now, the mind is a wonderful gift that God has given us. We use it to calculate things. We use it to filter things that are coming at us from the outside. And it's so good at its job that if somebody tells us they love us, our mind is going to go, really? Can you be sure? Think about it. What is the number one way we know that something is alive? Self-preservation. Everything alive has self-preservation as an innate part of that. And the mind, because its job is to protect us, is to extend that self-preservation into doubt, fear, uncertainty, even anxiety, and those negative qualities. And so if somebody loves us, if we open our heart to that love, it's wonderful. But you can only do that to such a degree. Because what's happening is the mind is going, don't trust it. On the other hand, and here's the clincher. On the other hand, when you give love, that's when you feel that love. Think about this. Your children are asleep in their room, the little angels, and you go in and you're watching them sleep, and all of a sudden you just feel this upwelling of love in your heart. And you look at them and you go, oh my God, I love these kids so much. Unconditional love. They're not giving it to you, they're sleeping. But you feel it. This is what we use to describe the difference between giving love and receiving love. When we give love, as in this example with your children, it's unfettered. And you feel the effect of it. You feel that happiness, that joy. Now, the same is true when you're with your spouse. When you give them love without any expectation of anything in return, you feel that joy. As soon as you allow your mind to condition that love, to have an expectation, you have broken that chain of love within you. And you won't get it. You won't get it. Now, they may love you unconditionally, but they have a different way of expressing it. But that isn't even the point. The point is you should have no condition on the love that you're giving, especially not an expectation that they will give it back. You see, this totally makes sense if you think about it. I promised you a technique, and this is the technique. This is a way of proving what I've just talked about. But you can use this technique all the time, and it will prove itself all of the time. Your mind is a constant reminder of your frailty because it's constantly protecting you. So for this technique, what you're going to do is you're going to push away those thoughts of negativity, of fear, of uncertainty. You're going to push those away, but you're not going to push them away by denying them. That won't work. You're going to push them away. They call it flooding the zone. What you're going to do is you're going to repeat in your mind, almost like there's that term, a mantra, where you say something over and over and over again, and it imbues within your subconscious that thought. So you're going to say, I am love. I am love. And your mind is going to challenge you. And then you're going to go, I am love. I am love. And you're going to feel it in your heart. And you're just going to keep saying over and over in your mind. You don't have to say it out loud. I am love. I am love. I am love. And pretty soon, if you maintain this focus of attention and you flood your mind with I am love, not allowing other thoughts to come in that undermine that idea, you will start to float in happiness. Now, is that true to say I am love? Yes, it is. As C.S. Lewis said, you are the soul. You have a mind, you have a body. So you're identifying yourself as that soul, and the soul is love, right? Okay. And I said to you that I would give you the next steps, and the next steps are great. Okay. So most people who watch these videos end up getting one of my books, which is great. You learn so much. But really what I like to do is I like to convince people that their marriage can be more than just fixed at this point, that they can have the most amazing marriage ever, that they could be, you could be, let me make it personal with you, you could be floating on air from now on, or from when you take my course, because I have an online course for you. I have one for women and one for men. It's super effective. It's super truthful. It's super deep. And it's super easy. It's a 12-week course. And I don't care how bad your marriage is now. When I started helping couples, I worked with the worst of the worst because I wanted to really hone in on the science of marriage. And so you can have expectations when you take this course. It's 12 weeks. After the first 4 weeks, you're going to start feeling calm. You're going to feel more at ease with your spouse. You're going to understand them better. You're going to understand yourself better. After 8 weeks, all the anger is going to be gone. I don't teach anger management. I teach you how to eliminate anger altogether. And you're going to start feeling that connection again. And by the 12th week, and you can have these expectations, they're milestones in this course. By then, you're going to be set up for ever increasing happiness, harmony, and love. And it just gets better and better from then on. So I urge you to look into the online course. So again, I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I'm so glad you stopped by. God bless you and take care. Thank you.